what's up, and welcome back to Common Courtesy. I'm Shawn Nikolas, aka Desire Some More, and this is
Nikki Prue.
Hello, Nikki.
Going?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And next to her we have
Ashley Renee, host of Sex with Ashley Renee on YouTube. It is good to be back.
I know. I'm glad to be back as well. We've kind of taken a break. I kind of needed that.
To binge Sailor Moon.
Yeah, as I was. And Desperate Housewives. Well,
I'm sorry.
You have to kind of take a break to. I also took a break from drag as well, because you have to take a break and really see why you love doing what you're doing and just to enjoy yourself. I realize that what gets me stressed out at our regular day job and even doing drag and the show here is I don't take vacations. I really want to take a vacation sometime after my birthday, because my birthday is coming up in a couple of months. Yeah, I know. I'm excited. It's coming up. But I want to take a vacation maybe a week or two after that, because you have to get away from the reality that you're living. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, when you take a vacation, it's just, you don't have to work. I really want to go stay in an Airbnb in, I don't know, Orlando, maybe Miami, somewhere fun so you can really live it up, because you turn 31 once. But anyway, that's what I was doing during the break, holding it down. I love Sailor Moon. Nikki,
I love Sailor Moon.
How have you been since our little breakity break?
Hiatus. I've been good. I've been busy up until this week anyway.
Right.
Been working a lot and getting ready to go back up north for almost 2 weeks.
Yay!
So yeah, it's coming up so fast. I still have to buy my flight, so I haven't done that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it'll be nice. So that's about all I've got going on right now. Once I get past that, I feel like I'll be able to
really breathe. Yeah. And how about Ashley?
So I have not been working a lot. I was, and then I wasn't. You know how that goes.
Same. I don't know.
But that's okay, because I've been sleeping a lot. I've been masturbating. That was not
Same.
as funny as it was
Busy.
in my head. I'm terrible at putting up videos online, but I put up one 2 weeks ago about orgasms. Yeah. It's almost up to 10K.
Oh, yes, I was going to ask you.
So,
That's awesome.
Yeah. I've just been, acting like a standard 20-something, partying up. Anyway.
Okay, so politics, really fast. The debates just happened. It was the second round of debates. There was some kind of big moments, whatever. They were kind of nothing, if you ask me, because I kind of want to see them on a smaller stage. Yeah. I don't know, what's your takeaway, Ashley?
So I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch them, but the memes on
Same,
Twitter were top notch. These are fire memes. The one part that caught my attention, but like I said, I didn't watch them, so I don't know what they were really talking about, but when Miss Warren herself said, I just find it really funny when people run for president, they think that they can run for president and talk about what they can't or won't do. Yeah. I was like, go off, sis. So anyway, that was my favorite part. But I don't really know what she was talking about.
I don't remember either. But they were talking about getting rid of student loan, and he's like, that's not possible. That's not.
So it is possible.
It is. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I'm like, how are you running for president? And you're telling us...
Well, that's where you get party politics. It's the same thing happened the last debate whenever all they would say is, Donald Trump sucks. Oh. Okay, we get that. We agree with you. What's your plan? Stop saying what you can't.
It's basically like calling someone ugly in the middle of an argument because you don't have anything better to say.
That shows a lot about your character.
Your mom jokes in the middle of an argument because you can't think of a good argument. So instead, you're going to just draw attention away from whatever it is you don't know. Oh, well, look at what this guy's doing.
Right.
We all know.
What did you take away? Because I'll be honest, I didn't watch them
either.
I
actually have not watched them.
I caught highlights.
Yeah. I just really... All that I've heard, I've heard about the Elizabeth Warren thing probably most.
That was funny.
I think besides that, all I've heard that it was kind of lackluster compared to the last one.
Right.
but I still have to watch it and catch up, so I can't really comment.
I mean,
much detail.
From what I gather from like the recaps, because it's about 2 hours long, and and it's 2 nights. From what I gather from the recaps, it really is going to come down to the next debate, which I think that will be more important than what just happened, because it's going to be a couple more people. Because who do they have? They have a couple less people, because you have to actually qualify. The qualifications are a little bit more stricter, and I think a couple of them only qualify. I think it's of course it's Biden. We have Booker, Buttigieg, Harris, O'Rourke, and Sanders and Warren. And they already qualify, and I think they're some of the top running people who have some great ideas, and also as well, Yang and Castro are like not far behind. But Ashley, what are you giggling at?
You were going through the list, and I thought of 2 memes. They have nothing to do with politics, but O'Rourke. I don't know if I can say the F word on this show.
Why not?
Okay.
Pretty sure we all have. Nice ones.
Someone said that O'Rourke is running on the fact that he's the only fuckable candidate.
And he is, because he's...
He is. I'd probably fuck Harris.
Yeah.
Nope, never mind. I don't fuck cops. I don't like to lay with pigs. Anyway,
no, you're fine.
Before that gets intense, he's like, those jocks, the really pretty ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have pretty
so
face.
Dumb, and that makes you want to sleep with them more.
I mean, sex appeal is it
When
works.
I saw him doing the worm,
attractive. I thought he was very attractive. I thought President Obama was attractive. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
He was very charming, too.
Yeah, he was very charming, charismatic. Yeah.
Yes.
And I thought Bill Clinton, I thought he was good looking.
Yeah.
I mean.
He was in his day,
This is when I was young. In his day. Yeah,
he was also very charming. That's why so many people were drawn to him and like, oh, well.
He looked good. He was like.
he had a way.
But he wasn't walking around doing the worm with a random citizen.
I mean, I think he's so far down the polls that he has to try to do something to like stand out. I mean,
he's a joke.
Does anyone like me?
Completely different thing that we could go into. He's the epitome of there's this trope in film where it's the white guy is the savior for minorities.
Right.
He is living out that stereotype. He's like, all right, kids, what up? I'm going to do this. No, you're just the white man taking credit for it.
I agree with you, because they were on The View. Him and his wife was on The View, I think, last week. And they recently confirmed that their ancestors were slave owners. And they were like talking about that and the impact that it had on their lives. And I'm thinking like this, shut the fuck up. I said it. Shut the fuck up. A lot of people, hey, guess what? My ancestors were slaves. We know that. But like, okay, when did you just found this out? I'm pretty sure that going to school you may have had an idea, like unless your family came over, like your second generation or first generation, Irish, whatever, your family probably owned slaves, even if you didn't know it. But like, I don't know why that's coming up. That to make you appeal more to black folk? Yes. Of course. I think if you're gonna say some shit, I think that's one reason why he didn't beat was it Ted Cruz who's running against? Mm-hmm. I think it's one reason why he didn't beat him, because he looks genuine, but there's this like
his aura is not.
What is that like that?
I don't know.
Like not alpha male. You just know he's full of shit. You know what I mean? Like he's like
straight white
like
boy
a dad.
syndrome?
Yeah. He's just full of shit. Like I love Marianne Williamson too, and
she's an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah. Also.
Sorry, I had something in my throat.
But
not measles, because I'm vaccinated.
She said a lot of great things, but I think she was the one that said we should have reparations for black people. And I'm like, I agree with you, but then she's crazy. She's crazy. She's like, there's gonna be dark times for America. Dark times, bitch. We are already
living
there.
In dark times.
Yeah.
What do you call this?
I mean, she's like, I want to go back.
Straight white girl syndrome.
I think, okay, this is what I took away from the debate. Like, you saw the crazies. I think it could hurt us because you have all these fucking people coming out of nowhere running for president. And listen, I mean, we all have great ideas. But let's be honest, like, if you are not up to job, like, I love Kristen Gillibrand. She's like, I can tell. Mm-hmm. She goes, I can go to, this is how I'm going to win. I can go to, suburban white woman and tell them about white privilege. I'm like, what? They probably... Okay. What are you saying, bitch? She's not close to getting. She's not close to being the next debate. I think she's just gonna fall off. You know, and I think the ones they have right now, and I think if we add Yang, because I do like his idea, $1,000 a month for every working adult. Hell yeah. And they're like saying, where are you gonna get the money? And I'm like, let me tell you, fucking Amazon. I agree. And whoever big corporations are paying taxes, because they make too much money. I make nothing, and I'm paying I'm gonna pay like a couple $100, like almost $1,000 in like taxes. And I was like, wait, maybe I read that wrong.
Think about what a difference not paying those taxes would make to people like us,
right,
who live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
And then when you think about how much Amazon wouldn't even notice that money,
right,
and they don't have to pay. It's
trickle down economics.
That's where it doesn't work though. That's
right.
Where
that's why I think Yang's plan is great. I don't know if it's workable, but I think it's a great start, and I think it's a really good idea.
Workable.
I don't know if it's going to be in the long term, but I think that he's at least got a solid foundation and good ideas. I think it's promising for sure. Who knows how anything's,
Hello, but
like a lot of other
that
things
money, because Amazon is they're making money off of people selling shit. Mm-hmm. They're gonna make their money. I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. No. MySpace is who uses that? You never had that. Did you ever have MySpace?
I did have a
MySpace. You're probably one of the last.
Probably.
I had one, but they're not really on the map right now. But I don't see Amazon or Google going anywhere because they have control.
Not unless they merge and then just take over the world.
Yeah, I just want my money because damn, it's kind of bullshit.
You better have my money.
But anyways, I think, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of think once we get a smaller playground. Because if it's only 10 candidates, they can do this shit in one night.
Yes.
I don't like this fact that I have to go.
We have to waste time listening to people that you're not even going to see anymore.
Who are these people? Michael Bennett. I'll say it. Tulsi Gillum. Oh, what is Gabbard? Sorry.
Merged. It sounded like
I just merged two people. See, that's the problem.
Exactly.
You don't know these people. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. Because I need someone who has the political pedigree. Because let's be honest, you have to kind of be a celebrity to be out there. Because wasn't Donald Trump a celebrity, and Barack Obama became a celebrity while he was I remember him on Oprah maybe a year before he decided to run, and he just got famous from selling a book. I don't know. Anyway, so anyone else? We're all good.
I think that covers it.
Ashley, you wanted to bring up some things, and we're gonna let this next topic.
This is a little bit lighter, everybody. Yeah. Except for it's not, because it's really under my skin.
So what's going on?
So, have you ever been in the situation where you sleep with someone a few times, you're just casually sleeping together?
Already.
But, at the end of it, they want you to stay the night, and then they hold your hand, and they're the big spoon all night long. And then you're like, oh, let's go on a date. Let's get dinner. And they're like, you're moving too fast. They gaslight you. And you're like, you're the one treating me like I'm your girlfriend.
I had a guy but I had someone do that to me for a couple of months. On and off. But so a chunk of time, nothing, excuses, and then weirdness, and then nothing. And it's infuriating because that's exactly what it is gaslighting. Mm-hmm. They make you believe, and then you're like, well, why wouldn't we? Were snuggling. I mean, let's just go eat food.
You crazy bitch. I'm not.
I mentioned making breakfast in my own home one day, making nice enough. I'm gonna make whatever. I gotta get out of here. And then later, I don't know. I don't want you to think this is something that it's not. It was gonna just be omelets, but I guess no, it's not.
Ooh, or just sprinkle some arsenic in that bitch next time.
But yeah, sorry, not to cut you off. I'm just right there with you.
That was beautiful.
It's some bullshit.
Oh, it is. That's what I don't. And then the part that infuriates me the most, and I guess I'm not really posing a question. I just kind of want personal experiences on this. is whenever you're open and you're honest and you're like, we're using a condom because I'm sleeping with 4 other people right now, and I don't care if you are. And then they're like, what? What do you mean you're sleeping with 4 other people? Don't tell me about it. I'm like, you're just mad because you're only getting your dick sucked by me.
No, probably not. Because, like, honestly, because I'm listening to you girls, you guys talk, and honestly, I have done that, you hook up.
You're one of them.
But not, like, a couple of times, you know what I mean? Like, I'll hook up with it, because, like, one, if it's late at night, you don't have to leave my house, like, right away. You can stay until the morning time, whatever, we can have breakfast. I kind of can know, for me, I kind of know, I'm not saying all men think like this, but I kind of know that, this is going to be a one-night stand. This is not going to be serious. I think, how do I explain this? Because, like, that happened to me the other day, this guy, what you said. You said, the guy was like, oh, this is not going to be anything. I don't want you to think it's going to be anything serious. And this was a couple weeks ago. I had a hookup, and it was great. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was some great sex. Put some work in. Some of my best work. God, I wish I filmed that. I really wish I filmed it. I think if
it would have been a masterpiece. Next time.
I would have got some, like, views. Like, fuck, I'd have been on, like, Pornhub. Like, now they're like, we want more videos.
Next episode, we'll give you all of Shawn's premium Snapchat information.
No, I don't have that. I don't do that.
$20.99.
But anyways, no, we went to have pizza because I left my debit card downtown, whatever, not. I was going to drop him off. And we got pizza. We're sitting across from the table, and he's like, I just want to let you know, that it's not going to be anything serious. I'm like, I know that. Because I ran into my friend before, I ran into Connor. Walking down the street with this, one-night stand guy. And I didn't introduce him to Connor or his fiance. And so when he said that to me, I was like, I know that because did I introduce you to my friends? He goes, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, because I'm not a dick. But, like, listen, I know I'm a man, too. And the men think like that. Like, what you have to do is kind of know, ask them, be honest, when it all starts. Like, what do you want? Is this going to be, like, a fly-by-night thing? I mean, I'm honest.
You can't, but not everybody is. There are a lot of guys who will tell you what you want to hear just long enough to keep you around.
Or just let their actions speak, like, if they don't want to go on a date with you, then that's what it is. Like, I'm not going to sit there and, like,
I've had guys put in that kind of time. Like, put in the time to plan dates. Like, shit, like bowling.
And then they cancel.
Mini golf. No, and we'll go. And then the night goes great, and whatever happens.
And they're like, we're just friends, bro.
And then just no word for, like, a week. And it's weird. It's weird. Some guys are just...
That's where I'm not understanding, like, with... So, the issue comes with... Yeah, I could ask that. So, like, it'll start off with me wanting casual, too. I don't have time for a relationship right now. That's not necessarily what I'm looking for. But whenever you start treating me like your girlfriend, and whenever you start getting pissed off that I'm sleeping with other people, you have no right to me. You don't have a right to me if we're in a relationship. No one has a right to me except for myself. Yeah.
But you have no right to even be upset.
Yes, stop doing that. It's the double standard. Like, okay, be honest. Don't treat me like I'm your girlfriend if I'm not your girlfriend. If we're just sleeping together, don't make me Little Spoon.
Okay.
Kick my ass out of the house, call me an Uber, throw my bra at me on the way out and be like, see you later, bitch. That'll make me feel better. I know it sounds messed up. Yes, at least then I know what's happening.
I say that shit. Like, I say that all the time. Like, I'm not your boyfriend. I'll be honest right there. Like, I remember I was first dating Scott, and we were on this date, and he found out his friend died, and he started crying. Now, for some reason, I guess I was stoned or something like that, I was uncomfortable, and I ended up, like, leaving him. He's like, oh my God, isn't that terrible? And I'm like, I'm not your boyfriend. I feel terrible that your friend died, but I can't be the person you need me to be right now because we're just fucking, dude. Like, and we know what that is. I mean, like I said, you should. I would honestly tell people how I feel. I don't really give a fuck. But you have to, when you say that, you have to have this thing where you don't care about the outcome. You have to get to the point where I don't care if this guy says yes or no. He just knows to respect me. You come correct, bitch. Like, because just how you just said to me, I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm not the guy. She's looking dead at me. I was like, wait.
I'm sorry.
I'm like the surrogate.
Shawn all of a sudden just catches on fire.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold on. But
But
just be honest. Like, because you like, just say, hey, I'm not your girlfriend. Don't
you're not
treat
being
me
the
like
guy.
it.
You're being honest. And you're saying that you are honest.
We're just saying you're one of
You're a
very
rare breed.
No, I'm saying just what you said to me. Just say, don't treat me like your girlfriend, because we're not. Yeah, because you know what he won't tell you? He's sleeping with other people too. When I was dating Scott, I had other like lovers, but I didn't. He already knew that because we just know. I don't know, men just know that unless I'm texting you all day, you know, like what are you doing? You know, I'm coming over. Like, how's your day? Like, good morning. There's a certain way men act if they. Because it's like, have you ever heard of why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? Mm-hmm. So I mean, there's a certain way that men will act. So I mean, I don't know. I just wouldn't. It's this weird culture where we hook up a lot, you know, and I find that we don't wait as much as we used to. You know, we used to wait 3 dates, whatnot. Because sometimes, I don't know, but we don't have the time to date like we used to, I feel like.
I think that's why things worked out with Shawn and I so well, because we had to do everything. Like, we had to literally get to know each other. Like, I met him in September, and I didn't see him again until the following January. Mm. So, yeah, and nothing happened before that, we took it really slow because we didn't really have a choice, but I feel like it's worked out better than any other relationship that I've had, just because we actually like really knew each other and put in the time. So like by the time it got serious, I realized like that's what I wanted. But it's hard because not like so many people aren't honest, and it's not always because they're assholes. Sometimes they just don't know what they want, but it's fucking around with people's emotions in the meantime isn't okay. Yes, or how to articulate what
and
they
then
want.
that just shows insecurity on your part, which means that maybe you need to be spending some time on yourself before you go and get your dick wet.
Mm-hmm. But most guys don't want to do that.
Anywho, all right. Anything else on hookup culture? Did we get it all out? Yeah,
I mean,
Ashley?
never, but yeah. I think for today, probably.
For today? All right. So I just want to take a quick break, a commercial break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about things like ice and birthday shots. Should you get a free shot because it's your birthday? We'll talk about it next. Hello, and we're back with Common Courtesy live in St. Petersburg, Florida.
It's Saturday night. I couldn't help myself.
So Ashley saw some things online. She wanted to talk about immigration policies and everything like that. I agree with you. Let's go.
I love how you're like, I agree with you.
I agree with
Don't
you.
Don't yell at me again.
No, I didn't say that. We're talking about during the break because the girls are saying.
I was like coming at Shawn.
She was coming at me when talking about the guy. I don't know who this man is.
Like
he's got like I said, if I'm the guy, like he has a hold on you. I'm like, go tell him what you told me, what you're telling me, because I'm like, you're gonna fight me, dude. Like, whoa. But go ahead. Ashley.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
all right. No, you're good. So I have been on the internet during my break from work.
Yeah.
And so Orange is the New Black recently came out with a new season. Sorry, there was some salt in that. So they're
come on, Shady Boots.
I've been on Orange is the New Black kick, and part of their new season, don't worry, this isn't a spoiler, they have some characters in ICE detention centers. And obviously this isn't my first time hearing about them. Right. I'm not an idiot. I don't live under a rock. So I've also found stuff about it online, and I'm on Twitter a lot, and what's regularly shared are instances of ICE violating people's rights. Whether you're a citizen or not, I mean, you have basic human rights and basic protections. So I just I have a little list of, the biggest thing to remember is these people are not police officers. They have no jurisdiction. they are limited severely on the things that they can do. They walk around and act like they're police officers, but they're not. And most of the time, they can't do a majority of the things that police officers can do. Now, they will call law enforcement officers out to help them enforce, but most of the time, the law enforcement officer's response is going to be like, this person didn't commit a crime. I have no evidence that this person broke the law, so I can't help you. Let me just go over this list real quick. And the reason I bring this up is because there have been a lot of instances, a new tactic that they're using. They're dressing up in regular people clothes, not like in what you would imagine, you know?
Right, like
and
an
then
outfit.
Yes, they're going
uniform.
up to people's homes, people's cars, so just finding people on the street, and they're talking to them and tricking them into thinking that they're not ICE, but they are. And whenever you ask them for their badge number and their name, they refuse to identify themselves, which is another reason how they differ in law enforcement, because law enforcement officers have to give you a badge number or their names if you request it, for their own safety. So if ICE happens to come up to you, or if you see this happening, please, as an American citizen, intervene. Help this person, because most of the time, they don't know. Stand up to these bitches, for lack of a better term. Like, I'm just angry.
Yeah.
So anyway, you do not have to disclose your immigration status. Not a requirement. If they ask you, stay silent. Do not say anything. You're not required. If a police officer arrests you under immigration, they have to give you a government-appointed lawyer if you request one. But if ICE detains you, they don't have to give you a government-appointed lawyer. The difference is you'll be assigned like a general overseer, and if you ask, they must provide you with a list of low-cost or free lawyers. So they can't give you one, but they are required to give you the resources to find one. You don't have to talk about your status. So you don't have to let them in your home. And the biggest part of this is because a lot of times ICE will come up and they'll show you a warrant of removal for a specific person. And they'll show up and they'll be like, oh, I have reason to believe this person is in here. Here's my warrant. A warrant of removal is not a warrant of search and seizure. They still cannot enter your home unless you consent. And something that I've also been seeing a lot lately is people are opening their doors, and ICE, for whatever stupid reason, is thinking that that's an invitation into the home. That is not. If you open the door and say, I do not allow you to come into the home, or even if you don't say that, if you do not say the words, yes, you can come in, and they come in, they have violated your rights. And so if you do get arrested, your case has a chance to be thrown out because they violated your rights. They must have probable cause to search you, so if they stop you on the side of the road, they can't just be like, oh, we just wanted to see if you were a U.S. citizen.
Does that also, does those same rights, does that also extend to people who aren't?
Yes. So this information I've gathered is from the ACLU.
So that goes with no matter if you're...
Yes.
Good. Okay.
And because a lot of the times, they're not going to know. If you are here on like a visa or something, you are required to show those papers. You have to, if you have them on you. You can't just plead the fifth in that case, which is a little weird and that makes things a little complicated. But if you are here illegally or if you're a U.S. citizen, like permanent, one of those scenarios you don't have to say that. You can just be quiet and there's nothing they can do. They can detain you, but then you talk to a lawyer and you do not say anything. And a lot of this extends to even non-immigration stuff if you get arrested by the police or anything. Because whatever you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. So if they pull you over, they must have probable cause. They have to show that they can't just be like, oh, we thought that you were here illegally, so we pulled you over. They can't do that. They have to have proof that you, not proof, but probable cause that you're committing a crime. So unfortunately, even if it's something like you didn't use your turn signal, then they can pull you over. But they can't just target
For
you.
no reason, yeah.
And then this one, the last one, this is something that I found interesting because I didn't know this. If you are a non-U.S. citizen, if you're here illegally or whatever, you can request a bond. So if they don't give you bond, you can request it. And most of the time you will get it. So if there is an officer not allowing you to see a judge, not allowing you to get bond, they're violating your rights, and you do have a right to bail or bond as long as you don't do. There are 3 different types, and I can only remember one right now. But as long as you don't voluntarily leave, voluntary deportation. As long as you don't choose that or something similar, you have a right because you're innocent until proven guilty. And
I'm glad you're sharing this because earlier when we were talking, what you're explaining to me, it sounds like a lot of what we dealt with back in the 60s for the civil rights movement. Like, people opening the door, like, I open the door and the cops would just come right in. I didn't know you couldn't do that. Like, in college, we would have these big college parties, well, not big, because I went to a very small school my freshman and sophomore year, and they would knock on the door because someone called the police. And some people would let them in. One time they let them in and they handcuffed like 8 of us. And like we were having a pimps and hoes party. And of course I was one person who was detained because we were like fucking terrified. The cops are here and they burst in like it's a drug bust, and we're in like, they know it's a college party, like there's people laughing, drinking, whatever. And they were knocking at the door, it's the police, and dumbass, her name was Ashley, and dumbass fucking, not this Ashley, but this bitch Ashley, Augustiniak, I will forever not like her for this, because she goes, oh my God, Dan, she tells my ex-boyfriend to open the door. And I'm like, don't open the door, you don't have to open the door, for no reason.
They can slip that warrant under the door.
Yeah, if they need you, like, what's the probable cause? You don't have probable cause. Because what people don't know, like, ICE is acting like how cops really act sometimes. They act like they are the law, and whatever they're telling you is the law. So a lot of this, what you're saying, reminds me of the stories that my grandmother used to tell me back in the 60s, what they have to deal with. Like, they'll search your car for no reason. Or, I remember the cops came here, well, not here, at my old apartment in New York, and they were wanting to come in. I'm like, you can't come in. I didn't say you could. Opening the door is not an invitation, because you're supposed to, they usually say, can I come in? I'm glad you bring this up, because it makes me, because race is a big issue in this country, because it comes from the top, and it's been brought up a lot, and I'm kind of seeing it, it's like, wow, these people actually think this. And then to go after, like, an illegal immigrant, I'm like, why is this so important? Like, they're like, oh, they're taking our jobs, or they're raping us, they're killing us. Most of these people that do these crimes are American citizens. And I just don't, I've met immigrants, and I work with them, and you don't know you're working with one right now, and they come from a life that we don't come from. America is very, peas and potatoes.
First world.
First world. It's very safe. On paper it looks safe, but you have all this shit that happens to other countries that for us we're appalled, but for them they're like, this happens every day.
Yeah. It's like second nature to them.
Second nature, and they're fleeing from that. So I mean, I'm looking at immigration right now, and I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, we need legal immigration, but if you're running from all this crazy shit, I'll come here. Yeah, asylum.
You should have asylum protections.
Well, let's be honest, like, a lot of people came here because of that. After World War II, a lot of Jewish people came here because, hell, would you want to be in Germany?
Oh, you're right.
Would you want to be there? Like, and then, we didn't talk about this, but because we were on the hiatus. But what we did, because we kind of fucked up that one tape, I did. But when President Trump said, he told those 4, it was, who was it? Cortez, Alexandria Cortez. I can't
pronounce her names.
I can't remember the names of the 4 congresswomen. I'll get them later. But when he told them to go back to their country, and it was like Elon something. Elon Omar, I think her name was the one.
I think so. I don't want to butcher it.
I don't want to butcher her name either, but I think it's her name. She's the Muslim girl that's actually, she was a naturalized citizen. And they were like telling her to send her back, go back to your country. People will say that shit to me. They're like, go back to your country. I'm like, what? You go back to your country. Because we're all immigrants. Like, but I just what's happening in this country, and they think it's okay to say this, like, and I don't know. I don't know why this is a big issue. It's just like, it looks like it's like, let's put the racism on another fucking face.
It's a power trip.
Right.
That's what it is. I mean, you look at these immigration officers, not all of them, I guess I have to say that.
Yeah.
But most of them, it's a power trip. You have power over these people, and I hate to bring it to a fictional thing, but if you watch Orange is the New Black, that highlights it.
Oh, God.
Very well. There's this one scene where they distinguish between each type of officer and what their power trip is, and how you go about that. This is a matter of, this feels like a stretch. It feels like modern day slavery. We are taking people because we can, and trying to put them in their place. I'm saying that with air quotes. It's disgusting to me. You're absolutely right. This is a modern day civil liberties violation, human rights violation. We're making people drink out of toilets.
It's disgusting.
And we're saying, oh, it's fine. It's fine. They were here illegally. They're human beings.
Right.
They're human
I'm not
beings.
trying to scream at you like you're an ICE agent.
Great, now he's the ICE agent. Sean's doomed.
But you're right. Because, it's not a bipartisan issue. Like,
it's a human rights issue.
It's a human rights issue. Like, there are some certain rights that just bypasses.
Yesterday.
It just bypasses Republican and Democrats. I just don't think that's okay. Because, like, when the Asian internment camps back in the 40s, I bet they were horrible too. And I don't understand, like, and then this Republican, they were like, oh, well, I don't like them calling it a concentration camp because it's not up to par to Auschwitz, but it's not fucking better, bitch. And it was Meghan McCain on The View. And you know what? I usually like her, but she really pissed me off when every time she really brings it to, a Republican point of view when she mentioned that, because Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said she likened it to the concentration camps in Auschwitz. So you can't say that. Yes, you can, because the concentration camp doesn't have to be Auschwitz. I mean, Auschwitz, it's basically, oh my God, a certain group of people are being detained for political purposes or something, but it's a group of people for no fucking reason.
It's not genocide, but it's still a concentration camp. It's still a concentration camp.
Like, why the fuck are they still there? And they have children there. That's the issue. I don't care if they're not from this country, but that's the issue. That's fucked up, and we can all admit that. And the fact that it's taken so slow for some people to get on board, like, yeah, we want stronger borders from Mexico for some reason, but not from Canada. I don't know why that is. Well, I can tell you why, but, then you'll just think I'm crazy. Maybe not everyone at the table.
No, I think it's an implied.
It's an implied thing. I mean, why don't we have a wall in Canada? Because they're white. I'll say it. Because when they said that.
But they're not all white. There's immigrants in Canada.
There's immigrants in Canada. But I'm just thinking, I'm like, well, why is Mexico the country you need? These people are the ones cleaning the damn bathrooms. Yes, they're nannies. They're getting the jobs that, honestly, people from America don't really fucking want. They're not out. No, they're not being fucking doctors, because most people.
Some of them are.
Some of them are, but it doesn't.
But I'm talking about like the.
It's not. I don't like the whole.
I don't want to generalize.
They're taking jobs. Nobody's taking jobs. Get your ass out there and get a degree and get the job you want. No, you don't want to do that? Then nobody's taking anything.
My favorite is like...
Yes. That's what I was getting at. Sorry.
Yes. Someone said something like, I can't even think. Muhammad from India is taking who has a doctorate degree.
Yeah,
he's taking your job. He's taking your job.
And you're over here like, Joe Schmo, you're fucking like, farm over here. He's taking... No, he's not. I don't understand how ignorant some of these people are, and I don't get it. It's still happening, and I, for one, am tired of it. Like, I deal with it in everyday part of my own life, so I don't think anyone else has to deal with it. Like, you're asking these bitches, are you from this country? There are people who are naturalized citizens from this country who don't really speak English well. Mm-hmm. It's not their first language. It isn't. So, and
Southern California, Southern Texas, New Mexico,
Florida.
Yeah, go to Miami.
If you live in Miami, you have to speak Spanish. And honestly, like where I live in New York, I live in Washington Heights. You better learn Spanish. I can understand Spanish, but bitch, I can't speak it. But I know, I kind of get the general gist of what they're saying. But I don't understand, like, it's just so, people get so small-minded. Maybe offended because they can't learn. You don't have to learn in language, but I don't understand this racism and this bigotry that's going on in the country right now. I don't know. We can talk about that all day.
We didn't really hear from Nikki, though.
Sorry, yeah.
No, I mean, you said it pretty much. Everything that you touched on, that's why there's a million things about it that bother me. The fact that, like, we are all immigrants. We all came here from somewhere else. Like, this wasn't even a place. That's why everybody gets so high and mighty of our country, my country.
The only people's country, I'm sorry to cut you off, but the only people's country it is Native Americans, and they don't get the same rights.
They don't get shit.
Either.
So it's like,
people have looked at Native Americans and told them to go back to their country. You fucking colossal moron.
Yeah,
who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you are? Well, no, this is... And if people stopped coming here, then what? What if nobody ever immigrated here again? Like...
We'd be fucked.
I don't really understand how that would work out either. That's what this whole country was based on.
Right.
Like, there's a whole big thing on the Statue of Liberty that says exactly what this country was supposed to be based on.
Yeah, give us.
And all of a sudden we're really like, no, we don't.
Well, and I'm sorry, but if the issue
and if
is...
Patriots, sorry, but the thing your Patriots, I'm like, we stand for this country stands for. I'm like, no, you don't. You only stand for something. You can't pick and choose what you stand for in this country. Like, if you're a constitutionalist, then be that. Because honestly, you can't pick and choose what rights that you're giving to people, because what we say in the Constitution, in order to be a more perfect union, we're not going to be perfect, but damn, you can't say you're a constitutionalist and you can't even understand why we need a comprehensive immigration law, but to treat these, to say that it's okay to, like, cage them up and, like, have them down living in horrible conditions, you say that's okay. That's all right. Oh, we're not going to deal with it now. We're going to wait. We're going to shut the government down because we can't figure out how the fuck we're going to get paid. I wish I could shut down Dr. Barbecue so we could figure out how I'm going to get paid.
Right.
I wish I could shut it down sometimes and be like...
I'm sorry, does it taste a little salty in this room?
No, I just...
Got a little something.
So, wait, Ashley, you're going to say something?
No, I just...
We're going to move.
Yeah, we could talk about this all day long. It's just, what I hear a lot is that, like, we need to keep the drugs and the crime out of here, and that's why we're stopping Mexico. This country, if we took away drugs, which is really what I'm talking about, crime too, but mainly drugs.
Right.
If we took out drugs from this country, there wouldn't be, basically, the drug thing fuels our economy, at least partially. People depend on that. And look at marijuana, and as soon as we legalize all drugs, like we should be doing, then it'll be even more so. Without the drugs that are being brought in from elsewhere, you don't have the people to arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you don't have law enforcement, what the hell else is this country?
What are they gonna do?
Besides a big ass fucking power trip. End soapbox. Whew.
And we got everything from Nikki. We want to see anything else?
No, I think you've covered it all.
Alright, so next topic before we close the show. Alright, so we've all been bartenders, servers in different restaurants in any industry. And one of my biggest pet peeves as a bartender, though, is when I'm behind the bar, you have some drunk bitch coming up to you and she's like, or anybody, any fool coming up to you and they're like, oh, it's my birthday. Do we get free? They feel like they're owed a free shot because it's their birthday. And the question I pose is, are they right? Do they deserve? Is it everywhere you go? Like, let's say you go to because that's like saying if you think you go to this bar and it's your birthday, you get a free shot. I could also say, well, it's my birthday. I need some gas. I need $60. I need $60 on pump one.
To say that.
You know, like there are people they'll come to like I used to work at Bubba Gumps and someone said it was my birthday, and they got pissed because we didn't offer like it was Bubba Gumps. It was Mr. Biggs. We didn't offer a birthday shot or a cake or anything like that. And they got pissed at me, and I'm like, don't get pissed at me, get pissed at the people who own this place. And honestly...
That wasn't my fault.
Yeah, so like, how do I feel? Like, if it's your birthday, do you deserve free shit, Nikki?
No. No, I think adults need to be adults and stop looking at birthdays, like especially once you're past 30. I'll give you 21 100%.
Right.
Even up until like your 30s, it's fun to go out and do stuff and plan stuff for your birthday, 100%. But the people who go to restaurants and seek out that, do I get a free dessert?
Yeah, or anywhere.
Or a bar or anything. And no, it's obnoxious. If the bartender wants to do that for you, that's great. That's
great.
Really nice. If you work at a place that has one of those god-awful birthday songs, like Texas Roadhouse, for example. But no, I don't think people should be entitled to anything
war
free.
Flashbacks.
Oh, no, I think it's bullshit.
Absolutely not. I don't.
Grow up.
Why do you think people think that? Like,
because people, I think, are entitled by nature a lot of the time. And
we're a hedonist society.
Yes, and they're looking for something. Everybody's always looking for the free thing, and it's your birthday, so
you feel special.
You know who
Nobody
else's
cares.
birthday it is? 6 million other people.
Yeah, the funny thing about birthdays is that everybody who's alive has one. Like, literally every human on this earth has one. It's not that special. It's fine for you to celebrate and, like, live up your birthday. Absolutely. And you do that for your friends, but, like, going out in public and demanding a birthday treat.
And wearing, like, you have, like, 40-year-olds wearing, like, this, like, fucking birthday shit. Like, it's my birthday. I look stupid.
Get
Ashley.
that shit off your head right now.
You guys are making me have like an existential crisis. I'm like,
well, like no,
I have no purpose.
No,
I'm not special.
No, because we're saying after your 21st birthday, it really, like, I think it goes to milestones. Like, 30th birthday, yeah.
50th birthday.
50th, 40th.
And then you die.
Yeah, 60th birthday, yeah, and then you're dead. But, like, I think after 21... that's the one birthday, like, that you want to get to. And, like, listen, I just don't understand, like, these bitches going out and they have, like, you know, like, oh, it's, you know, it's the birthday girls, you know, like, they're children. Like, we're not fucking adults. Like, you know, it's the one day that you can get whatever you want. But I wouldn't go to, like, a stranger and be like, you know, I have this, like, ridiculous fucking hat on. That's too big for my head. But I'm wearing it because I'm a fucking idiot.
I feel like we all have the same image of a person in our head. And
yeah,
I'm not going to
like,
say it, but we all, everyone's picturing the same person right now.
But like, you
sorry,
see
Kathy.
It's definitely
you see this bitch like coming in, like they come up to you and you're a complete fucking stranger and they're like,
would you like to celebrate my day?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. It's like if Andrew Yang came up to me, I'm like, who are you? He's running for president. I'm like, oh, is he? Oh, okay. Well, I just wouldn't know him from Adam. And, I'm sorry, Ashley, we're going to go to you.
No, you're good. It's
if you go to a bar, she's like,
sorry.
she opened the door. If I go to a bar, like, I frequent the Garage, Enigma, you know, I'm not going to name anymore because I feel
we already
like,
had a little revelation
we already did
earlier.
that revelation. I drank a lot. Well, I like to bar hop and, you know, be in different social crowds. And if I go there every day, like after work, Enigma. If I go there, I know their names. I'm like, oh guys, it's my birthday. Ow! If they really don't have to give me a free shot because they kind of already give me a discount anyway, that's their prerogative. But I'm not going there to expect that. Nor if I'm going there with my friends, I'm not expecting them to buy me all my drinks. That'd be really great because I learned not to expect anything or assume anything. Because I assumed I was going to have, like, the greatest birthday ever years ago when I was a kid, and it didn't happen. Mm-hmm. So I just learned, you know what, this is what reality is. Like, you make your birthday yourself. So I save up my own money and make sure that I'm having a good time. Because the only person that is important on your birthday is you. So be the captain of your own ship and make sure you're having a good time. If you want a great outfit, go buy it. If you want to go get fucking wasted, make sure you have your own money to go get wasted.
And get an Uber.
And get an Uber. Yeah, Ashley, we're going to go to you real fast.
Yeah, no, I have two.
Get in here.
I have two.
Get in here, because we've been going.
Get in here. Get in here.
I love it. Well,
get
this was me and you, like, with the immigration shit. But, and Nicole's just sitting there. But I have two scenarios right now. Scenario one. I smoke marijuana, the devil's lettuce.
Hello?
And I
think it's ambrosia, like the God's fruit. Like.
I love the devil's lettuce. That's
agreed. Everyone smokes weed. I don't go up to my weed guy and I'm like, it's my birthday. Can I get half off for a free nug? He would look at me like, you dumb fucking bitch. No. You're a cop. Don't ever come back to my door. Get the fuck out of my house. I never get weed from him again because that's fucking rude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scenario
and it's
two.
kind of like a scam too.
It is. It's like, bitch, this is how he's making his money.
Because then he has to pay. He has to make up the rest.
Yep.
You know, okay.
And just because it's my birthday?
Fuck out
What
of
about
here.
his birthday?
Yeah.
Does anyone tip him on his birthday?
Probably not.
But and then
I wish I could in this economy.
I was gonna say you can totally tip your drug dealer. Like that's common practice. No. So scenario 2, I'm going to New Orleans for my next birthday, and I've invited a bunch of people. We're gonna road trip it, and we're gonna get fucking wasted.
So that's the show, guys. Yeah, I'm glad we're back. It's been a couple of weeks.
Feels like it's been a while.
It's been 3.5 weeks, not yet a month. 3.5 weeks.
Not a month.
It has. Yes, it has been. Yeah, it has not been a month. Sorry, I just need everyone needs to breathe there, like I said. But anyways, I'm glad we're back because I missed you guys, and I thought we had some really good conversations today. Yeah, that was a good conversation. I'm glad we got through it.
I wouldn't. This is just the dumbest thing. I wouldn't expect them to pay for my gas, pay for the maintenance this is going to take on my car, pay for my drinks, pay for my share of the Airbnb. Just like I'm not going to pay for them.
Right.
It's my birthday, but I'm responsible for this because I'm a grown-up.
Right.
I'm not going to go to New Orleans and be like, it's my birthday, pour some shots on my titties. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Like, you know what time?
And I'm in my 20s. Like, I should be the one with the stupid-ass birthday crown walking around.
Hello,
but I look at these grown-ass fucking 45-year-old...
Kathy.
Oh, my God.
Yep, Kathy's. Yep. And I'm like...
Can't do it.
I'm gonna sing happy birthday at the top of my lungs, get your name wrong, and embarrass the fuck out of you just because I hate you.
Yeah, because I just don't I don't understand. Once you get to like a certain age, like I told him, if you're not fucking me, like if you're not my boyfriend, I don't expect for you. Yeah, he should be buying me shit. He's got the cow. So he's got to pay for the cow, you know what I mean? And,
I love taking metaphors full circle.
Yeah. But no, it's like, if it's my boyfriend, then yes. But, like, my friends, they have their own lives. They have their own bills. I can't expect them to do that shit. But, like, they go into, like, any establishment, like, restaurant, bar, and requesting free shit because it's your birthday. I just don't do we get birthday shots? No, bitch. You know who buys you birthday shots? Your friends do. Tell those hoes to open up their wallets. I don't know you. Like I said, when I brought up, if it's a bar that like when I used to work in New York, I used to know Richie, the owner. It was my birthday. He goes, Shawn doesn't have to pay for anything. Not because I just worked for him. I was a friend of his before. So yeah, I went. Of course, I went there expecting that because I'm actually friends with him. I just don't understand. Because I'm glad you brought the weed shit. Because I brought the gas. Like, you don't go to Walmart and being like, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Can I get these groceries 50% off? Or that's
You're going to give me like a coupon? Or
because I know Publix used to, it's this Florida thing, because Publix used to give you like a free cookie if you're a kid.
If you're a kid.
Like if you're under 10 or like under, like it was like 8 or something like that, they give you a free cookie.
I'm sure there were plenty of grown-ass adults who were like, can I have my birthday cookie?
Like, I don't understand. Like,
so
I have to work for it. I get so irritated when it's only when I'm behind the bar though. Like, I get irritated when I'm behind the bar when like they want you to make some extravagant bullshit for their birthday. Like, give me a mind eraser. I'm like, don't you want to remember some of this?
What I've started saying, like in response, whenever people come up to me at my tables and they're like, all right, so do we get a free birthday shot? Or they'll be like, can I get a free drink? And my response always, and this is my way of being a little bitch, I'm like...
Without being a bitch?
This is my way of being a bitch. I'm like, so you can get whatever you want on the menu. I can definitely recommend tequila shots. And the deal that we have going on, the birthday deal, is if you get me a shot of tequila too, I'll sing happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
And then they kind of look at me, they're like,
that's
what? Because I'm asking for something free. I'm turning the tables. I'm like, get me drunk. Who's
I'll
really
sing happy birthday
working?
to you.
I don't know. And you know those godful birthday songs. I just think some corporations, if they're requiring shit, stop doing that. Like people are getting tired of it.
The people look at me like whenever we're singing and I don't know their name and I just like they look at me like I'm the demon, like a devil. They're like, how do you not know my name?
Because I have 85 other people.
Because you haven't given me a shot of tequila.
Well, if I had tequila.
I'll also learn your name for tequila.
I will. Anyway,
we'll all work for tequila, just so everyone knows.
Anyway, I had to bring that up because I have a pet peeve.
Hilarious.
That's like my biggest pet peeve when I'm behind the bar, coming and asking for free shit just because your birthday. Well, guess what? My birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm not expecting anybody to give me anything for free. I'm fully expecting going out and getting drunk and getting wasted. And
but don't you want to remember some
most
of
the
that?
time. No, I don't. Because after 21, you don't give up. After 30, I'm 31. Like, I don't really care, you know. Like, I don't know. I focus inner. I'm like, okay, I'm alive for another year. What do I want to do differently, you know? I want to get wasted. I want to sing karaoke, you know. Do all the fun shit that you want to do and then, you know, have your favorite meal. But since I don't have a boyfriend, I fully expect to pay for everything myself. And so I'm glad we're back, and I really missed you guys, and we had some great conversations. And I just really glad. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in. Shut up. We're gonna be in. I found a studio. Probably in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna be in a new studio, recording the podcast. So that's gonna be really something coming up. Very exciting. Look out for me at Iberian Rooster every Wednesday night at 11:30 down in the basement, and look out for Ashley's her
YouTube. I'll have a video out next week.
Yes.
Are we doing closing or
gonna be on?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Probably about hookup culture. Now that we've had that lengthy discussion, maybe I'll have you guys on the show. Oh. Now that I have some clout.
I love the distant off gaze.
I'm a clout chaser, bitches. Are we doing closing remarks?
Yeah, we're doing closing remarks.
I just wanted to say real quick, there are children locked up in cages. We need to do something about that. Sex work needs to be legalized, and America needs to make sure that all drugs are legal. So that's my take.
Nikki?
It's a pretty good take. I mean,
thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we're doing closing remarks. I kind of zoned out. So
stop in the distance.
I'm gonna just say I second that, and you know, people just don't be assholes.
Yeah.
Have a little.
Don't look for free stuff. Be nice to your servers and bartenders, and to each other.
And what, Ashley?
Have a little common courtesy.